doing out there? Y'all know what time it is. It is your boy, Easy Work Boxing, about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. No bias talk, no racism at all. This is just my opinion. Don't take it personal, fellas out there. For the fanboys of both, don't take it personal, okay? It's just my opinion of it, okay? The reasons why Terence Crawford will knock out Errol Spence Jr. All right? I think, for one, first I have to give congratulations to both of these black men, successful black men, being able to take care of their families, living their dream out. I have to give them both credit for that and, giving us, entertainment, and hopefully we get to see this fight this year. So hopefully I want to say that first to both men. I appreciate you guys for giving us this fight. When I go into this, I got to say this first. The reason I'm saying that Terence Crawford will knock out Errol Spence Jr. is simply because of this. For one, in my opinion, you could be biased as you want. You can tell the truth. You can lie to yourself all you want to. But what I'm finna tell is nothing but the truth, y'all, from what I've seen throughout the years of this fight even being talked about. For one, the main reason Errol Spence Jr. loses this fight is because he didn't want it. Mentally, I think that showed a sign of weakness. I think it showed that in some form, in some way, that whatever it is that Terence Crawford brings to the table, Errol Spence didn't want it at the time, or didn't want a part of it. He didn't want the smoke. There's something about Terence Crawford, his fighting ability, the way that he fights, his style, whatever it may be. There was something that made Errol Spence say, I'm going to stay on my side of the street, which he created, that whole slogan, across the street. I'm going to stay on my side of the street, and then I'm going to collect the belts. That right there has showed me the way that he skipped around and jumped over potentially fighting Crawford in a unification. Instead of that, he goes and fight Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, two fighters who didn't even have titles on that so-called side of the street. So I think the first reason Spence loses this fight is because mentally he already lost. He's already showed the public and Terence Crawford that in some form, some way, somehow, that he is intimidated of Terence Crawford. The second, team. Team is going to be a big part of this fight. Y'all got to remember, Derrick James, shout out to Derrick James, hell of a trainer. In my opinion, when you compare him to Bomac and Terrence's side, there is no comparison. People have to understand that Bomac is not Terrence's only trainer. Terence has two other trainers. So there's three minds going against one. And in my opinion, three minds are better than one. And I think that they will be able to dissect and break down Errol Spence way better from three heads looking at footage and film and telling Crawford how to break down and beat Errol Spence Jr. The second reason, another reason is the ability to adapt. Terence Crawford has the ability to adapt in the ring. We've seen what people say, oh, Terence get punched in the face like Errol Spence don't get punched in the face. Terence got hurt like Errol Spence ain't got hurt. We've seen Terence have to come out and adapt the fights. Most recent fight, Kell Brook. Kell Brook won the first and the second round. Terence Crawford figured out that Kell Brook was beating him by doing that, by a 1-2 and his jab. Terence immediately switched because Terence seen the reason he was losing, which means he can adapt. We've never seen Errol Spence adapt, ever. And please don't say, oh, it's because he hasn't had to. The Sean Porter fight, he should have adapted. Errol Spence couldn't move. He couldn't do anything against Sean Porter because Sean Porter brought it to him. Errol couldn't fight backing up. That's why that fight was the way it went. We didn't see Errol adapt by moving around and not having to stay in close quarters. Errol's whole game plan is to come towards you. That's the other reason. That's another reason why I say you're going to lose. The second reason, another reason is that basically Arsenal fighting style. Terence is able to move. Terence is able to switch hit. Terence will start. People going to think this fight going to be them going at each other, just clearly trying to knock each other out. No, it's not going to be like that. Terence, the reason they say Terence starts slow is because Terence sit and watches his opponents. He comes in. It's like Lomachenko does. This all when Lomachenko jumps in and jumps out. He's really seeing and throwing punches, little slight punches at you. He's really seeing how you open up, what your mistakes are, what things that you do that he can capitalize on. Crawford starts late like that. I think a lot of people going to get caught up in the fact that y'all think y'all going to see a hell of a Mexican-style fight with two guys just slanging and banging. That's not the way Crawford is going to fight him. Terence Crawford is going to come out there. If he can knock him out, he will. If he can't, then Terence Crawford will fight moving around the ring the same way he did Victor Poster. He doesn't have to stand there and fight Errol Spence Jr. Now, I'm not saying Errol Spence Jr. can't win. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying from what we've seen, he's given us nothing different. He hasn't showed us that if Terence was to bring it to him, can he move around the ring? Can he work off angles? Can he fight off the back foot? We haven't seen that from him at all. We haven't seen that at all from Errol Spence Jr. Here's another part that I was finna say. Also this, and then I got to get off y'all because I got work to do, all right? And I'm tired. I got to get off. But the next thing, the reason why he's going to beat Errol Spence is training. When sparring. Terence Crawford is sparring the next Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion, a southpaw. And y'all know his name, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is going to can emulate any fighter that he wants to, and he can become Errol Spence overnight like it's nothing because Errol Spence is limited. Shakur Stevenson has everything orthodox or a southpaw has. Shakur Stevenson is the goods. Shakur Stevenson will get Terence Crawford prepared for Errol Spence Jr. I know a lot of people gonna look at that craze. A lot of people gonna get mad when I'm finna say this, but you'll be lying. You'd be lying if you say that Shakur Stevenson isn't a better all-around fighter than Errol Spence Jr. You be lying. I know it's a lot of Spence fans. I'm not hating. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just being real. You be lying to yourself if you said that technically Errol Spence Jr. was an all-around better fighter than Shakur Stevenson. You be lying. You know you would. Because Errol Spence is limited. Great fighter, comes behind the jab, strong, aggressive, body attack. Errol Spence ain't no joke. It's just that, like they always say, y'all, it's levels. It's levels. And Terence has more levels than Errol Spence Jr. That's just what it is. But y'all got to go and get off. I got work to do. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Stay tuned to the channel. It's Easy Work Boxing. Support the channel. Go to Cash App. Go to PayPal in the description. Also, subscribe to the channel. It's in the description. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, this is only my opinion, not facts. I thank everybody for tuning in. That's what the comment section for. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. I'm out.